Hi there, Steve Rubis, the Fix-It IRO. Today we want to talk about when does IR bring the greatest value to a company. The value of investor relations really is all over the map. Some companies think it has really great value, and there are others who think it's not worth having an executive presence in the role. So let's look at a recent Revel Research CEO survey. The survey found that the most important trait CEOs valued among investor relations professionals was the ability to communicate. The same survey found that financial or business acumen or knowledge was a distant second. Our struggle is we don't see how this outcome reconciles in reality. At the basic bare bones, investor relations is about communicating financial and business information in a credible and transparent way. If you don't have finance or business acumen, you're not going to be found credible. Investors are not going to listen to you or take you seriously. So what framework provides the optimal value of investor relations? And we think it starts with two things. One, being able to clearly and confidently present the company and thesis to investors through engaging and transparent information and communication. The value of investor relations increases as the IR person is able to forge long-term relationships with the investor community. And secondly, able to convince that investor community that management is making the correct business decisions on a day-to-day basis. Beyond this, investor relations really increases in value when your market cap falls into the SMID category, think anything under $10 billion. And secondly, as your story's complexity increases, if you have dual verticals, multiple segments, etc., the more complex, the more work you need to do to convince investors and educate them as to why your business model and strategy is correct. So with that, we see that there are 12 scenarios that represent when investor relations brings optimal value to a company. And the thing to think about here is if you're a company, the more of these scenario boxes you check, the more important it is to have a really good, strong IR person at your company. So first is SMID market cap size. Second is complexity. Third is, do you cross dual industry verticals? Fourth, does the company know its persona? Fifth, the narrative differs greatly from the competitive set. You operate in an industry of one. Next, you're in an industry of many, but there's no differentiation between the companies. The CEO or the executive team does not like investor interaction. You have a founder with deep technical knowledge. You have a poor perceived reputation among investors. You have a poor perceived competitive positioning among investors. And then finally, use a third-party IR agency. If you like our deep thoughts on this, please click on the link to our article. We go through each of these scenarios in our article. And so, yes, investor relations is about communications and communicating with the investor community, but it really is so much more. Executives undervalue the role of investor relations really at their own peril. The difference between good IR and bad IR, may just be the length of your tenure at a company. So with that, I think it's important to always optimize IR. We would love to talk to you and help you with your IR problems. Feel free to email us at Rubis, R-U-B-I-S, at Reficio IR, which is REFICIOIR.com. Rubis at ReficioIR.com. Thank you.